Yeah, I like that joint there.
Yeah, kind of fierce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
But that
Yeah.
feel good too.
all right.
Damn it, I want y'all embody the very essence of sin, my addiction. You sexy affliction, indict me again to me. You are what happens when you mix vodka and gin. So bad, but so damn good. Intoxicating to the thought and inhibiting. Straight to the touch, mind sex on this level goes way beyond the fuck. You see me, you and your friends engage in erotica of the medulla oblongata. So when I see each of you, you shiver. When I deliver.
Rappers alright, but the beats, yeah. Rapper, the beats, yes.
Oh, wow.
What's going on?
Man. All right, well, introduce yourself, you know.
For those who don't know, my name is Nizm, aka the N guy, MHNIZM, all that good stuff.
All right, so Nizm, what are your views as a MC or a co-producer of this upcoming project we got going on?
Wow, my views. It's an accomplishment. In that it's just not writing. It's really trying to take a vision for a project, taking it forward, and really just pushing something that means a lot, and really trying to push the envelope for myself creatively as a writer, as a lyricist, and as an artist to kind of really get out of my zone a little bit and make something that's really big. So.
Okay. All right, so how long have you known DJ the Assassin, your partner with this project, Marvin?
Known a good lad, about a good 8 to 10 years, laddie. No, seriously, I've known a guy for about a good 10 years skating. Phenomenal skater. I mean, seriously, like definitely top 5 hands down. And what have you done to the skating game? I don't think people will appreciate till later on, especially in the Chicagoland area. For those who don't know, we skate. JV skating it's not your mom skating. I'll definitely say that. But like I said, what the guy does is great, and I've known him through skating, and over time I've seen him evolve as a person, as a man, and as an artist, and now a producer. And just the guy's phenomenal, like capital letter P in that, seriously.
Okay. Right, so what about Marvin Gaye? What about Marvin Gaye has inspired you to do this project?
Man, Marvin Gaye has always been an artist that can almost bring tears to my eyes, like make you shiver. That it was a honesty in his music that I didn't often hear. Like a lot of people talk about pain or talk about love. Like when you hear things like sexual healing, you want to find a woman to heal her sexually. When you listen to Troubled Man, you hear the pain going on in him. And Marvin had a way of capturing stuff that a lot of people heard, but they didn't hear. And, you know, there's a lot of stuff that people never heard of Marvin, that even people who really grew up with Marvin never heard. It's just like, wow, it's something that needed to be captured.
Okay, all right. So what statement do you want to make with this project, with this album, or EP?
Listen, be the statement. I think people who know me as an artist know I try to make music that means something, but sometimes you can try to be so deep that you'll be shallow. I think the opportunity here is to just be honest and take an inspiration, literally like sample an inspiration, if you will. Take things about Marvin's music that has moved me as a man, as a person, build upon that. So I like to really just push that envelope, if you will, for myself.
Okay. So what does instead of the Assassin's lyrics, it'd be his So what does DJ the Assassin's production bring out of you? What do you have to say about his production?
I've been doing music for a long time. I've heard a lot of people from around the world. Not many people can mix old school and hip hop the way this dude can mix it. And that's no knock to any of the producers I know personally. This guy is like what happens if you take Riz of '93, Pete Rock of early '90s, and mixed them with James Brown's band and Parliament Funk. And his approach to Marvin is something that I've really been humbled by. Because when you sample music, you know, it's all about perspective. And he's made Marvin dirtier in places where Marvin was clean, and he's made Marvin clean when Marvin was dirty. And for me as a hip hop artist, I always look for people that can go left, if you will. And this guy is way left in a good way. And his production style is unique, very layered. And if you're a Marvin fan, some of the tracks you're gonna recognize, and some of them you're gonna have no clue about. And I mean, that's a testament to this gentleman's skill with his craft. His production is. I told someone recently on Twitter that his production is making me step up to his production to write. And that's something I can honestly say not many people made me do, where it's like, yeah, I have to get on the level of this production because I don't want people saying it would have been a dope instrumental album if Nizer wasn't on it. So definitely got to push that envelope. But I mean, if you haven't heard any of his work, Good Music Mondays, his first CD, you're doing yourself a disservice as a skater and as a music fan, frankly.
Okay. So, exactly who is Marvin's House for in your eyes?
Marvin's House is for, on one level, the person who grew up with Marvin, literally. On another level, it's for the people who grew up with Marvin, obviously, after his tragic demise. And this is also for the person who never knew Marvin. Some of the samples that were chosen, particularly, weren't the obvious songs. These were, okay, if you're a Marvin fan, you really know these, but we also want to show other aspects of Marvin. One thing that you might get with this album is the actual samples that were sampled, and some of these songs are going to shock you. Musical heads know where they came from, but even some music heads aren't going to know it. And outside of obviously us doing the music, we would like to have people take away a deeper appreciation for Marvin Gaye as a man and as an artist and as somewhat of a tortured soul. I'm sure DJ would agree that there have been times where we were working back and forth on this project and you hear something that almost brings tears to your eyes because it's like, I never heard that. You know, this is a perspective of Marvin I never heard, and as an artist, that's the type of thing that it rocks you at your soul and it pushes you. So again, I guess to recap that answer, like I said, it is for the person that grew up with Marvin Gaye, the parents, the aunts and such, and it is also for those of us who metaphorically grew up with Marvin. I can't think of any household, particularly African American or minority, and even some white folks. You know, everybody knows sexual healing. Everybody knows what's going on. Everybody knows ecology. Everybody knows distant lovers. But this is to show you there was more to Marvin than that. And like I said, also to introduce to hip-hop fans Marvin Gaye in a way you never heard them, to the point where maybe, you know, the ideal situation is someone to be like, I like how they flipped it, but let me flip Marvin's house. Open up Marvin to more people.
Right. Okay, so where can they hear more of MHNIZM the N Guy's work and your previous projects?
iTunes, type in those 4 letters, N-I-Z-M, MHNIZM, not NIZM, no S in that. Also as well, I got a Bandcamp page, MHNIZM.bandcamp.com. You know, there was one time in Bandcamp, yeah, that's Bandcamp. Got 2 projects I recently put out this year. With a good friend of mine, Royce Birth from Canada, Improof. Fans of vintage hip hop will appreciate that. And then another skate comrade of ours, Tim Jones, a rapper and a drummer. Very diverse project. Everything from political to a love song to jerkism to just, yeah, all that. So check it out. Also YouTube, local skating rink. You can catch me somewhere helping an old lady cross the street. I don't know. So, like I said, really excited about this project. You probably heard some of it in the background. We could be finished now. We could not be. Just wanted to give you a little. You can hear in the background. You can hear us talking. So if you try to jack this on YouTube, you're gonna hear probably a voice. So I know how you people think. But yeah, this is a good project. It's slated for release sometime between now and eternity, preferably in 2012. so we don't want to date it. But you'll be hearing more from it. And I mean, what can I say? DJ and Nizm, those are some little guys. Oh, and they got this DVD too since they skate. Inside Out. Long story short, him, Nizm, DJ, 5 of the guys. They got the story about them skating and crazy living, whatever it is. But check it out. It's gonna come out next year. And in the meantime, enjoy good music. Other than that, c'est la vie.